Homelessness in America by Casey Cobb, Cristiana Manzanares, Desiree Romero, Momo Hollingshed, and Miranda Grady.
Mental illness in the homeless population. According to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, 20 to 25% of the homeless population in the United States suffers from some form of severe mental illness. Human interaction is very important for all people, and that's what homeless people lack. So many programs that help the mentally disabled homeless people focus on human interaction and helping them in their social aspect of life. Housing First program, assisting the mentally ill homeless first in providing a place to live and then focusing on their mental and physical health.
There are over 500,000 homeless veterans on the streets at some point during the year. American war veterans have twice the risk of becoming chronically homeless as other Americans. 45% of homeless veterans suffer from mental illness, including post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD. Many homeless veterans feel betrayed by their country because they fight and risk their lives for this country and for the people of America, and when they return home, they feel like there is no hope for a better life. The good news is that there's a 33% decline in veteran homelessness between 2010 and January 2014.
Within our policy area of homelessness, I decided to focus my attention on LGBTQ homelessness, primarily because living in a dense metropolitan area that is highly accepting of the LGBTQ community has opened my eyes to the things that they go through and experience. According to a study, 23% of the homeless population are between the ages of 18 and 23, and out of this 23%, 20 to 40% identify themselves as LGBTQ. Along with this, 19% of trans people have experienced homelessness at some point in their lives, specifically because of their gender identity. In shelters, 55% have been harassed by shelter staff or residents, 29% have been turned away altogether, and 22% experienced sexual assault by residents or staff.
The homeless youth generally refers to kids and teens aged 12 through 17 and young adults aged 18 through 24 who are economically unstable and living in shelters, abandoned buildings, couch surfing, etc. Youth are often forced to leave home due to personal or family issues. Some problems may be from physical, sexual, and emotional abuse, neglect, alcohol, and drug addiction of a family member, pregnancy, and rejection of sexual orientation. Many youths who are in foster care, juvenile detention centers, or mental institutions often end up homeless when they are released because they don't have the support and help they need to get settled on their own after getting out of places where they have shelter. In California, 1 in 4 youth who get emancipated are homeless.
Women in the homeless population. 84% of families experiencing homelessness are female-headed. Over 92% of homeless mothers have experienced severe physical and/or sexual abuse during their lifetime. 8% of surveyed homeless women under age 50 report that they are pregnant. Homeless women have low birth weight babies at higher rates than other women. Low birth weight is associated with respiratory problems in children, including asthma.